Welcome to Fearless TV. Remember to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. And now to the broadcast.
Desire to pay what you owe. Desire that. Let it feel good to you. Because a lot of us times we want to figure out ways to, I don't want to have to pay that. I don't want to have to pay Uncle Sam. No, I want to pay Uncle Sam. I want to pay. I might give him an extra $1 or $2 at the end of it just to make sure I'm good. I want to pay because if that's what I got to do to pay to change my situation, I'm not trying to figure out how to skim on that. Too many people getting in trouble for that. No, I want to pay Uncle Sam. So get legal, get proper, get your paperwork in order, right? From the standpoint of a t-shirt business, I also had to, if I believed in this enough, I believed in this design enough where I went ahead and I did a trademark on it. Okay, I had to pay money. I had to hire a lawyer. Went through LegalZoom to do a trademark so I could protect this, so that in the future somebody sees this. If I'm making money off of it and they want to duplicate it, I can say, "Hey, that's mine. I legally own this." Okay, so like again, I'm speaking from the standpoint of a t-shirt brand, but depending upon what you desire to do, it can fit in your scenario as well. Amen. Number two, the product. In order to have a business, you got to have a product. What is your product? Uncle Sam don't play. That's right. That is right. What is your product? So you got to have a product. I created this product through this is intellectual property, meaning it came from my mind. And so how do I protect something that came from my mind, right? Intellectual property. So this particular product, I had to get somebody to create what I had in my head. So I used the avenue called Fiverr, Fiverr. Okay, there's other ones that's a little bit more fancier than Fiverr or a little bit more upscale than Fiverr. It's called Upwork. You have one called Upwork, and you have another one called freelancer.com. And you can hire people to create what's in your head. And they created this for me. I had it in my head, and they put it down for me, and then I paid them for it, and now I 100% own it. Number three, so you got to have a product. What is your product? Number three is your fulfillment method. How are you going to fulfill your product? How are you going to fulfill it? Me, I started off with getting my own heat press. I got a heat press. I got a Cricut. I got a guest bedroom in here. I got a whole operation going on. You'll see boxes everywhere of shirts because I have a wholesaler. So I got shirts. I got Cricut machines. I got all kinds of stuff in there. But I do know I plan on scaling this to a level to where I'm not going to be able to fulfill it myself anymore. And I've already developed a relationship with a manufacturer or with a supplier who's going to do it for me. Once I get to selling a certain amount of shirts per week, they're going to take it over from me. So you got to understand what your fulfillment process is. Okay. Number four, your store. Most of us is going to be in a digital space nowadays. So it's going to be more of like an online store, but some of us have brick and mortar. Brick and mortar are physical stores, right? So regardless of which one you have, where are you going to sell it? Where do the customers come to view the product that you have to sell? Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most of us on here that have started a business or know anything about business know those four things. We know we got to be legal, right? We know we got to have a product, right? We know we got to have a fulfillment process. We know we have to have an online store. But there's a few more things that you need to have that if you want to be a successful business. One of them, the first one I got on here is a mixture, because we also kind of know that we have to market, but sometimes we don't know to what extent. So number 5 is marketing. Right? A lot of us are word of mouth marketers. And a lot of us are, you know how we market? Facebook. And what do we do on Facebook? We make a post. And what do we tag under the post? Share, share, share. I hope I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, because I do it too, okay? But I'm gonna tell you the truth. If your marketing strategy for your business is to post on social media and say share, 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 and you are relying on your close family and your friends to do that consistently, you will be disappointed. A lot of them, we all love each other, but we all drop the ball on that. I'm pretty sure I haven't shared some of my family's businesses in a long time, and now I'm convicted by me saying this, so I'm gonna need to go do that before the day is up. So what happens is it happens once or twice and we feel good. We're getting a lot of shares. And then what happens? It starts to go this way. Why? Because most people are too wrapped up into their own things to keep remembering to share for you. They love you. They do support you. And let's keep it even 100. even more real, a lot of them don't necessarily need a product that we're selling. But yet we want them to be the main brand ambassadors. No, you have to go find your tribe. So you market, right? What you do is you market. Marketing is trying to find your tribe. You got to go find your tribe. That means you got to go into Facebook groups for people that are interested in a product that you have to sell. And you got to make yourself a part of those groups so that they want to hear from you. You're going to have to buy ads. Facebook and Instagram ads. You're gonna have to learn how to start purchasing ads and what targeting means. Targeted ads. So there's a way. Have y'all ever? Here's a question. Have you ever clicked on or searched for something and you found it pop up in your Facebook, and you start thinking, "Yo, my phone listening to me." It sure is. Have you ever clicked on an ad and now seemingly you can't get rid of it? And not only can you not get rid of the ad, you keep seeing that ad, you keep seeing something from that same individual, or you see something of similar nature? That is not coincidental. That is called targeting. People are targeting you, saying, okay, this person has shown interest in this category, shown interest in clothing, shown interest in dresses, shown interest in phones. And so even if you didn't click on my ad, I can find you. And I can now start showing you my ads also. That's called targeting. Okay. All right. Community. That's a big one. You have to create everybody. Understand this. This is a bar for you. People want to be a part of a tribe. What are we here right now? Guess what? We are Fearless Tribe. There's a lot of places we can go on Sunday, but we right here. Why? Pastor Don, Pastor Shakija, they the bomb. We here. They the bomb diggity. You know? So we here. So we're a part of the tribe. We're a part of the Fearless Tribe. People want to be a part of a tribe. So you have to learn how to build a community around your business, where people feel like, and let me tell you, let me tell you another aspect of community. Think about it like this. I go to other ones, but I mainly go to 2 Chinese restaurants. If you know me, I love Chinese food. And there's how many in my city? Probably 1,000. I go to 2. One is on this side of town, and one is all clear across town. It take me 20-some minutes to get to it. And I'll drive sometime to go to those 2, bypassing hundreds of others. Why? Because I'm a part of their tribe. I like their food. I don't want to try your food. I try you on an off day. I want to go to the 2 I like. Those are my stores. Those are my places I want to be. So you have to learn as a business owner how to create a tribe. People want to know that your product is for them. And they can't, it got to be something about you. It got to be either the product that they can't get from somewhere else. It got to be the prices that they can't get from somewhere else. It got to be the personality that you present. They just love your personality. They just want to keep coming back to you as a customer. You have to figure out how to create a tribe. What do you do differently? And the last one is, and it's one of the most important, scale. Scale. How do you scale? What does scale mean? Scale means how to duplicate your business, how to make your business expand, larger, grow, whatever. Scale, go up. You have to learn how to scale. Okay? So that means that if you have a product and you're right now making, I don't know, let's just say $200 a week selling it, you have to figure out what is the process now where you can make $300 a week or $400, $1,000, $2,000. How do you do it? You have to learn how to scale. You have to create a system. You have to learn how to create systems. So I'm just briefly overviewing these things, and 12:21. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster, right? I want to next go into. So those are the 7 things that you need to have a successful business. Those 7 things. I hope you wrote them down. Next, I want to go through some niches. Let's go through some niches. A niche. Don't ever let somebody tell you that a niche is not good. Everybody is not your customer. You don't want everybody as your customer. Everyone is not your customer. Understand that. The power is in the niche. I'll give you an example. I'm just taking this off the top of my head. Let's say you cook. You're a great cook. So naturally, I want to open up a restaurant. I want everybody to experience his food. Well, guess what? Let's say your next door neighbor, all he knows how to cook is one meal. Let's say he just created something unique. He created a creamy Alfredo spaghetti. Most of us never do never do real Alfredo on spaghetti. We always do spaghetti sauce or ketchup based. He did this creamy spaghetti, and that's just bonkers. Guess what? His niche might be better than yours. He might have more success if y'all take the same measures. He might have more success than you, or offering this smorgasbord of all kinds of dishes, and all he offers is one. Why? Because he perfected that one. Why? Because nobody can. Everybody's like, you know what? I can get spaghetti from everywhere in the world, but there's only one person I know that do creamy Alfredo spaghetti. I got to go there. You'll find that he's packed out all the time. Why? Because people like uniqueness. People like when you do one thing. People love to support people that only do one thing. That's a bar, major bar. So let's get into these top 10 niches. I'm gonna start off with, I'm not saying these are in an order, but I'm gonna give you a 1 through 10. And we're almost done. Got about fifth. I got a bunch of notes, but we're gonna go about 15 minutes. Hopefully, just keep me on track. Pastor Don, if you need to stop me at any point in time, you let me know. Just hop back on the screen and say that's enough. It's enough, man of God, and I'll stop. I'm excited. This is like air to me, y'all. So I can do this all day. I could do this for 3 hours. You know what I mean? So I gotta have a cutoff time. So let's go through these. So one, stock market. Right? Don't be fearful of the stock market, y'all. You can make money right there from a computer in your own house. You can make money. There's a kid I know, he calls himself The Truth. He's like probably 16 now, but he started off when he was 12. He learned the stock market. He's now making big money. He retired his mom. To purchase his program is $5,000. He's only 16 right now. And you got grown people. You got people in their 30s, 40s, 50s purchasing his courses for $5,000, being a part of his business calls. I'm pretty sure he has a weekly call where you can call in and he's just giving you some principles. And he's 16. And he's been doing this since he was 12. So imagine that. You buying a $5,000 program from a 13-year-old. He learned it, though. So if he can learn it, I'm pretty sure we can. And there's many aspects to the stock market, okay? So you can write these down. There's 5 different ones I'm going to share with you. There's long-term investing. You buy a stock and you let it sit, okay? It's long-term investing. You have what's called swing trading, okay? Swing trading is you buy the stock, but you only plan on keeping it for a month or 3 weeks or 2 months or 4 months. You're not planning on being long-term holding it past a year. That's called swing trading. You have day trading. Day trading there's people that literally buy a stock and trade it within 2 minutes. Literally, they'll buy it and it's gone in 2 minutes. And within that 2 minutes time period, they made $500 or they made $1,000. Some people do this and they put hundreds of thousands in that thing, and they'll make 50,000 in 2 minutes. Literally, there's people out here doing that, right? But when we talk about the level we're at, I know people. I physically talk with people that have made $1,000 in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. But I mean, it doesn't have to be that. You can day trade for the whole day. So you can buy a stock in the morning and you wait for your number to come before you sell it. Okay, and it might take you 3 hours. But it's in a day. They only do it one day. Okay. Then you have Forex. Forex is foreign exchange. Last you have is crypto. That's something new. That's like the Bitcoin, the Doge coin, however you pronounce that thing, DOGE coin. That's crypto. That's the latest thing. It's the latest craze. Okay. So that's stocks. Number 2, real estate. But real estate has multiple layers as well. I'm gonna mention 5.
Thank you for joining our broadcast. We pray this message was a blessing to you and your family. There are 4 ways to give. You can visit our website, PayPal, Givelify, or Cash App. We pray the Lord's blessings upon you and your family.